Here's one of these stories to where, again, will not hold a female accountable for her decisions, like we try to expose and or show you good people that these is times or these are situations to where women need to hold themselves accountable. He say he was a monster. This is an update from the story we did yesterday about the husband at the hotel who had knocked off his wife, who has been arrested and who has had sexual assault charges in his past. He has a criminal history out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're gonna listen to these women.
Back because she thought this man loved her, and this
hold on.
man,
Back it up. Say it again, baby.
She went back because she thought this man loved her, and this man, he was a monster.
Right now, 10, a family fighting for justice after police say a mother of 3 is beaten to death by her own husband. Thank you for joining us at 10. I'm Keith Garvin.
Good evening. I'm Daniela Guzman. Today, a judge increased bond for Myron Strambler before deciding later this week if bond will be denied. KPRC 2's Bryce Newberry is live at the Harris County Jail tonight. And Bryce, what do police say happened here?
Well, Daniela and Keith, Houston police found Myron Strambler covered in blood when they responded to that North Houston motel and then found his wife dead inside. Tonight, her family wants to ensure there's no way he gets out of jail after a history of domestic violence against his wife. A mother of 3 known to advocate for women, Alicia Strambler.
A mother of 3 known to advocate for women. I want y'all to understand, when we listened to the story yesterday, they didn't say known for advocating for women. They said that she was writing a book to talk about domestic violence.
Died after Houston police say her husband beat her up inside a North Houston motel room just before Thanksgiving.
She did not deserve this. Her kids do not deserve this.
At court Monday, her sisters fought to keep her accused killer, 36-year-old Myron Strambler, behind bars after he allegedly told investigators he was off his medication and blacked out when the beating happened.
Oh, so that's what happened. He was on that good, but he was off that good. And then they had unjumped on Hilalala. So here, we may need to blame the medication, right?
Investigators, he was off his medication and blacked out when the beating happened.
He took her with his bare hands like a monster. He doesn't need bond.
Police got called to the Moonlight Inn last Wednesday. The couple had been separated for 3 years, according to records, but recently reconnected.
Stop. They've been separated for 3 years. Recently got back together. 3 years, recently got back together. Think about this right here. They live at the Moonlight Inn. So that means when y'all was separated, y'all were both down bad. When y'all got together or got back together, y'all were both down bad. Y'all living in the moonlight.
They found Alicia unresponsive on the bathroom floor, him with blood on his shirt, pants, and shoes.
He would not leave her alone.
Did you hear that? That's the part that pissed me off when I listened to this right here. Say it again, baby.
He would not leave her alone. She tried and tried and tried. He just wouldn't let her go.
Did y'all just hear that? Did I not just say women don't want to hold women accountable? Women don't want to hold themselves accountable. Let's just start there, and then women don't want to hold other women accountable. She say he just wouldn't let her go. He would not leave her alone. Really?
Shoes.
He would not leave her alone.
Would not leave her alone. They were separated for 3 years and got back together. What do you mean he wouldn't let her go? She decided to get back in this domestic love relationship. This is what she decided. But her and her sister gonna put it on the man as why they was together and why she did not separate. She decided to get back into this shit.
And shoes.
He would not leave her alone. She tried and tried and tried.
She tried and tried. She was separated for 3 years. What you mean she tried? She tried. Hell, she tried and tried to get back with him. Hey, that's what happened, baby.
Wouldn't let her go.
Myron Strambler is a convicted sex offender who has served prison time and has nearly 20 years of arrest history in Texas.
20 years of arrest history, so he has a lengthy background that his wife knows about. Guess who she decided to get back with?
He'd been charged at least twice for assaults involving Alicia, whose parents at a vigil over the weekend said she started writing a book about domestic violence.
See, she started writing a book. She was not always advocating for women in domestic violence situations. That's not what it was. But you see how quick that they was able to lie? Justice for Alicia, December 19th. She was born in 89? That baby was born in 89.
Parents at a vigil over the weekend said she started writing a book about domestic violence.
If she even called anybody or contacted even her father.
See, this is her father. This is her father. So the man who was sitting next to her mama, I told y'all that this baby here was mixed. I told y'all this baby here was mixed. The mama was sitting by a lighter hue brother and he was white. So they were both like lily white. The daughter not lily white. I know what the hell I be talking about sometime out here in these streets. Look. With these pictures here, I said that baby there is not lily white. She's not pure. She's not cocaine white. She's not that pure white. That baby there mixed. I knew what I was talking about. But listen. So this is her father.
Vigil over the weekend said she started writing a book about domestic violence.
If she even called anybody.
You see this thing right here say? Victim's father. This is the father. He's Hispanic. Am I right? Somebody tell me when I'm wrong now. I knew what the hell I was talking about.
Or contact even her father. He didn't want that. He wanted everything to be under his control.
As he should want everything under his control in his house, in his relationship. This is how relationships goes. Men are supposed to be leaders. See, and he's smart. He was smart. Don't let that baby communicate with her daddy. Her daddy gonna try his best to talk your little la-la, your wife, right out of your arms. So don't let her talk to the daddy. Debbie, don't let her talk to nobody. Isolate that baby. Yeah. Hell, a lot of times that's how you keep your relationships together. Because all that little outside influence, a lot of ladies be influenced by outside stuff, and that destroys the inside stuff. And that's not a good thing. Go ahead.
Now calling on the courts to ensure justice for Alicia.
The justice system has failed Alicia.
Did the justice system fail Alicia, or did Alicia fail herself? Again, not taking accountability. Watch this. She was free at least for 3 years. And I want y'all to understand it right here. He didn't just start showing her how much he loved her once they got back together. Because, remember, they broke up for a reason. In my mind, they probably broke up because he was showing her how much he loved her. Or he probably went to jail and he was gone for a good little minute, and she was like, I just want to start over and find something else, find somebody else or something. Hell yeah, she failed herself. And I'm sick of these. I can't. Listen, I can't let
ensure justice for Alicia.
The justice system has failed Alicia. Let's make it right, and let's make sure he does not ever come out.
And tonight, Strambler's bond is set at $300,000 after a judge increased it by $50,000 in court earlier today. Now, prosecutors have asked for Strambler to be held without bond for at least 60 days, considering his criminal history. That's a decision we expect the judge to make on Thursday. We're live.
I don't think that he should have been out, according to his criminal history. And then again, this goes back to voting. But our votes don't count. I know, like a lot of you ladies who's in domestic love relationships with criminals be thinking, our votes don't count. They not going to do nothing. But then when you go through a little something, you be like, damn it, they need to change the laws. Right? I know. After both your eyes swollen and shit, now you want the laws to be changed. Yeah, that's what's up. You say, is he a coward for killing a woman and not a man at the resort? Hell no. Nope. No, he's not. He didn't have a problem with a man. He had a problem with the woman. We got to stop looking at it as like you will beat a woman, but you won't beat a man. That bitch shouldn't have thought that she was a man then. Huh? She shouldn't have did something to get her ass whooped then. The same thing that happened with men. We both humans. We both human beings. If one deserved to get beat up and killed, the other one deserved to get beat up and killed. We got to stop looking at these women like they just, like they're not adults too. And this would be men's problem. And this is why, even like when I be showing the body cam footages and shit like that right there, this is how the police is going to get themselves killed, because we look at females as different than males. Which we should look at different than males, but we look at them as like different types of adults. And that's a problem. And you hold just as violent as the men is. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. She shouldn't have did what she had done did. Watch this. She got herself killed. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you.